All right, guys, looks like it's going to be an absolutely incredible day as we have I presume this is a leak right here, or sort of, but looks like we have confirmation about the continuation of Dragon Ball Super. Looks like with this limited info that we do get, it appears as though it is indeed just going to be more Dragon Ball Super. It's not like Dragon Ball Super 2 or, Dragon Ball Ultra or anything like that. It's just going to be more Dragon Ball Super. Best case scenario, your boy is very pleased. There's a gigantic void in my life right now that will soon be filled back up by Dragon Ball Super. I mean, this was inevitable. The movie was just too successful. But even before that, Dragon Ball is just printing too much money. These fuckers at Toei and Shueisha, they're not stupid. They're not just gonna leave a money printing factory on the sidelines and say, "Oh, hey, let's go toss something else out there." Dragon Ball Super was coming back, like that. That was going to happen. It's just finally our waiting is almost over for that. So shout out to this dude John Paul right here, Mendinso. He kind of breaks this down in a really good way. So this little article thing, right? So there's some convention or something. What I'm talking about is this dude breaks down exactly what this is in a really good way. We're gonna take a look at that in 1 second. But this little news article about this thing Toei is at, where the company is also making more episodes of Dragon Ball Super, Japanese fantasy martial arts action series in the Dragon Ball media franchise that follows Goku in the aftermath of Majin Buu's defeat and as God of Destruction Beerus awakens. Now, obviously, I don't think we're not gonna do a rehash of the Battle of Gods arc, but that's just how that's like the initial description of the series, right? So I see one of three possible ways Dragon Ball Super will come out of the gate. Number one, it could do a rehash of the Broly movie, which I think is likely, actually. That's just like the Dragon Ball, Super style so far. Now, even though the first two movie arcs were just horribly done in Dragon Ball Super, Battle of Gods and Resurrection F were both horrible arcs. The movies were way better in both instances. I do think they really could do well off of elaborating more off some of the events that happened in the Broly movie. To get that Dragon Ball minus story officially in there, in the actual series proper. There was parts of the movie that felt cut out, Bardock had destroyed armor when Frieza destroyed Planet Vegeta. There was weird things that were happening there. Felt like pieces of the movie were cut out, right? Toriyama's script was much longer than what ended up being the movie. So I do think they could do it right. They definitely could make a Broly retelling done in a good way. The second option is they could go, all right, movie happened, but we're picking back up off where Toyotaro is continuing the manga with the Galactic Patrol arc, and they're fighting Moro right now. Okay, so I do gotta say this. Toyotaro struggled bad. He struggled so bad, man, in that Tournament of Power arc. I'm still gonna do a video talking about that, but boy, was I just think the manga was so bad during the Tournament of Power, especially the end of it. But I will have to say, I really like how Toyotaro rebounded. The Galactic Patrol arc is off to a nice start. I like what he's doing with Moro. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more of that. The anime could pick up back right there with the Moro stuff. We'll see. And then a third option is these Dragon Ball series typically tend to start out very slow. Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super, all three of them were very, very slow to kind of get moving, right? Dragon Ball Z, Raditz, boom, is in there, and, within, episode 4, Goku and Piccolo are fighting Raditz, right? So, Dragon Ball Z gets going quick before it kind of slows down a bit in the, middle portion of that Saiyan arc. I could see them maybe doing, some sort of, kind of mild little filler stuff to reopen the series back up. Seems weird, but it seems like a plausible thing to me. Some of the slice of life stuff they did in Dragon Ball Super previously was, I thought, pretty good actually, and most people agreed. So I'm not too against that. I'm just hoping that they're of course building towards the next big arc or whatever. So Dragon Ball Super coming back. Very, very exciting. Now, talking more about what this is, right? So we're just going to kind of look at this guy's tweets right here. So NATPE is a licensing convention where various companies show off IPs and brands which are either already available for purchase or to sell, or projects that are in the works. It's similar to a licensing expo that'll happen later this year. Toei is selling off their titles here to interested partners, either for toy licensing, merchandising, TV deals, etc. And these deals are non-exclusive to the US, as international parties come to these. What is new is that Toei is selling off new episodes of Super that are in development to interested parties. This likely includes TV deals, new merchandising deals, and so on and so forth. Boom, there y'all have it. So this is how we get the info that Dragon Ball Super is returning. This is why it's probably a bit of a mistake that they did not just announce it at Jump Festa. The world was watching. They had it wide open, a wide open stage. I've heard people say like, oh, they don't want to step on the movie, and announce a series return. But, now, they didn't step on the movie, sure, but now we have just this very kind of lukewarm, just all of a sudden, like, a little trinkle of news comes out. Oh, by the way, Super's coming back. And, now here we are, right? But, hey, this is a good day. This is a very, very good day. Last year around this time, the news that Super was ending was very, very rough. Very rough. So now that we got the news that Super is coming back, your boy is just in heaven right now. So good. I'm very excited for Dragon Ball Super's return. I'm guessing, I've heard Geekdom talking about this, right? How he mentioned before, I believe, dates that it could return would be in April or July or something like that. So I guess we would sort of look towards those times. I remember Dragon Ball Super started in July of 2015, right? So maybe July is a good jump off point. It'll probably be a few months for sure until we see it come back, but is it going to be great once it finally does? So, hey, thanks for watching, y'all. Let me know how excited y'all are. You already know that your boy is hyped for this news. Exactly what I want to see is more Dragon Ball Super. I know a lot of people got problems with Dragon Ball Super, but I love it. To me, Goku Black showed up, turned the whole series around. Dragon Ball Super wasn't the same after that. It got very, very interesting to me. So hopefully they could keep that magic up. Thanks again for watching, y'all, and I'll catch you guys next time.